Match number 33 on day 2 has Scotland against France, 7th and 10th respectively on take. Adam Jones, the man from Wales, controls this match.
I saw the Scottish captain yesterday. We were doing the game and he went down in an awkward position. I just saw Riddle on the sideline with his team and he's in the moon boot, so it's good to see him up and part of the team.
Lugel takes the ball from the kickoff. Lagarde gives the ball out the back to Barak. He's not afraid to take the ball to the line. Trying to get out of that tackle was Jacqueline. Now they're trying to create more space here for Lagarde, who stands out to the left. Lugel comes in, has to play over the top. Barak gets it, and that's the first error for the French to give possession to Scotland.
That's one area I've been very disappointed in this French team here in Vancouver. It's just the basic errors that they've made. It's very hard to get any continuity, especially on attack when you turn the ball over like that. There's no real pressure on him.
Making his debut here, so hasn't been used too much in the jersey. 8, Jean Thieva, Jacqueline, and now Scotland go on the attack down the short side, giving the ball to Fife. Dougie Fife, straight off their feet, and he's going to learn the hard way. The new debutant for France. He's 22 years old, and Scotland just prepared to slow things down.
Well, they're quite inventive from these penalties, Willie, so see what they can conjure up. A short ball.
Yeah, Hunter asking someone to come short. The man that answers is Miller. Quickly it's recycled. They've got players out to the left, but the ball's been dropped, and now we're off to the races. The Greyhounds are out, and Barak's got too much pace. One error from Scotland. France go 90 metres and score the first.
Well, they set it up beautifully. There was a ruck, a quick one to come round the corner, and they dropped the ball. It was just a little bit behind him. Oh no, he actually took his eyes off the ball. That's inexcusable, right? Put it on the money. Can't get there to try and clean up. The one who reacted best was Jean-Pascal Barak.
Second try of the weekend, 12th in his career. Yes, just set up nicely for him. Showed a good turn of pace as well.
Age-old adage though, Willie. You got to secure the ball first before you can do anything. Just took his eyes off the ball just a little bit. This he popped up beautifully for this young man. Shows a good fitness. Finish from that deep.
Well, it was about 70 metres too, but I'll say it was 95.
So we'll lead by tonight, I'm sure.
It will be by tonight's deep start from Brohua. Sends Hunter back. Good kick too, right in the corner. Means that Scotland will have to try and work it out. They work it to the midfield. And the tackle there is Robertson, and now Hunter again gets his hands on the ball. 3 attackers down that left flank. Fife is one of them. This is a good passage of play for Scotland. They've gone around 16 metres from the kickoff, but they still have possession, and Miller gets taken backwards. Now they look for a gap, and it appears. Here comes Fleming. We're off with Fleming. Fleming is unbelievably quick. Here comes try 100 for James Fleming. Miracle moment, one that he will savour. Alongside me, Centurion Carlton Nana, and this is great for the Fleming family.
Fitting too. You're scoring your 100th try. See it goes across and it goes through the middle. Had to finish as well from deep. Derry put chase right to the death, but Fleming had a little look. 1, 2, 3 times, skips out of it. And congratulations, James Fleming. Welcome to the club.
That is an exclusive club to be a member of. 100 tries on the World Series. Conversion is good. And Scotland draw level. Andrew Turnbull, what a player, what a finisher. And so James Fleming becomes the second Scotsman to score 100 tries in the 7th circuit. That's gone forward by the French. The Scots will get more possession.
Yeah, great kick-off there, Brom. Scotty White, he's one of the best in the business, getting it up nice and high for his players to compete at that restart, and they'll decide to take the scrum instead. You have the option in that case, either take the line out of the scrum or go to the scrum here at Will Scotland.
Do you remember your 100th try, Carl? I know you scored 113.
To be honest, I don't. Is that bad?
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Let's do some research with Sean Glover from Hourglass to find out when it was, but great moment for Fleming, and now Miller loops around. Fleming was on the outside, had the hand out, saying pass it to me, but they go straight through the middle, set in the midfield. Better passage of play from Scotland, some footwork there from Blake. Hugh Blake, good clean out as well coming in from Scott Wright. Miller pivots, pirouettes, one of the smaller players in Borohua comes in to make the tackle. Good line out to the left, Robertson, great pass. Miller, no nonsense sort of player is L.A. Miller.
Good period of play here from the Scottish team, looking a lot more authoritative in what they're doing. Positive body language, they're jogging out here.
7th on the series, 12th in Vegas last week as Miller taps and takes the ball to the line. They come back on the angle, too much pace, too much power. And Ali Miller gets over for his 3rd here in Vancouver.
I like that option though, to go back to blind. Usually they come to the open side and have people coming out the back door as option runners. On this occasion, they actually give it to the guy who's switching back to the blind. In Miller, he had players in motion outside him too, poked through, using his great strength. Another well-taken try by the Scottish team.
Just 20 years old. Conversion is successful. As we look at the scoreline, 14-7. And understand you scored your 100th against USA in 2001 in Hong Kong.
2003, I'm sure it was a 100-metre try too, behind our troller.
Now can France close that deficit? They go on the hunt. Berengel, ball in one hand. Tackle made. Borohua. They got more players out to the left, and that's where they decide to shift it. Legel is out here. Also, playmaker and Lagarde, who scored a number of tries here in Vancouver. The clean out is a little late, which means that great work from Wright. They'll tap. Thought they may just kick it out here because it is half time. Hugh Blake says, let's get on with it. And no, Robertson says, let's go to the Oranges. 14-7, Scotland leading France. Half time here at the HSBC Sevens World Series in Canada. Borohua, the all-time point scorer leader for France. Only trailed by 7, so they don't need to panic, but the try that they did score came from the mistake from Scotland. Nice high restart, plenty of time for Legel to get up and try and challenge, but it's Scotland in first possession through Robertson, out to the try scorer Miller. Close to the sideline as Fleming. 3 players involved early there. Clear it, that's another pass out to Miller, found a bit of territory, bit of turf before they pick and go again. Now they come back. Blake standing out one wider there, goes in and gets the ball. Now Blake. Fleming again. So he scored 1 in this game to bring up his milestone of becoming a Centurion. Sets it, they come back. Robertson runs into Borohua, and now he gets taken into touch. Good defense from France.
That's great defense. Willing as well. There's a player down from both sides.
Time off as well. We've got 2 players.
Hasn't lacked intensity in that department, that's for sure. Both of these teams giving it everything. No regard for their own bodies.
Time's off again.
Robertson coming around the blindside pass, just in behind, but what's the second man in? You can't tell me that means something.
Bust down, Berengel. Yeah, using his shoulder, driving the player towards the touchline.
We're inside, so let's move over. Thank you.
Some running repairs for Fleming as well, just the bootlaces, and now Borohua with the line out feed. First chance for France in the second half. Logel is such a strong forward, does the basics really well. Now they bring Lagarde into the first 5 position, and some nice footwork as well. Barak scored the first through a mistake. He scored the second through absolute pure class. That's something you can't coach.
That was a nifty little move there from the French team. But it was Lagarde, that standoff that sets it up at a player coming on the outside, gives it onto the late cut in the form of Barak. Well, that was pretty to watch. Manipulation of defence, players in motion, timing of the pass, nice ankle hole running. This young man in jersey number 12 for France, Willie, really like him, Alexander Lagarde.
This to draw level, so we're all tied up here. Barak hasn't had too many opportunities. Saw in the first one, Carl, where he scooted away, and there, once he got into the backfield, just showed a lovely turn of pace.
He has got some nice gas. Like his hole running as well, Barak. Very strong in that area.
The restart, beautifully taken there by Beattie. Bobby Beattie on in jersey number 12. So substitutes now looking to make an impact. And there's Joe Nathavo that's lost it cold. Not a great pass though, you must say.
This is where they've been putting themselves under pressure, this Scottish team. All tournament long. Now Blake's the one coming across. It's a little late cut. It's way too hard, as you said. Well, he needs to just pop that up rather than firing it that close. Maybe it's miscommunication. Didn't know whether it was coming on the cut or not.
Well, they've given France a perfect attacking opportunity. Lagarde stands in at first receiver. Julien Candelon comes onto the field, the ripe old age of 36. And they loop around, they give the ball to Candelon. Candelon, a Centurion as well, 114 tries in his career. They quickly clear it and they get it out to Valou. Valou can certainly scoot and score tries. He knows his way to the 5-point line. Guilty of holding on to the ball, and Scotland now go on the attack. Held a little bit, but then Wright breaks free. Looking for some support, comes in the form of Robertson. Nathavo on that occasion takes the pass. And again here to Beattie. Good pass from Beattie. That's around the shoulders of Bryce and too high. Scotland picking up the intensity and the pace of this game. Nathavo to Robertson, ball to the line. Thought he'd throw the dummy in. Lagarde nearly intercepted it, but he might be in the sin bin.
Yeah, he said he's knocked this on intentionally. Hence why he's been given the marching orders for 2 minutes. Robertson did extremely well, taking the ball forward. Yeah, that's fair enough. He just knocked it down. If he probably had a chance to take that 2 hands and go down the other end.
Well, he saved a certain try there because Scotland had 3-on-1. They line up behind the player, and now they throw some players in front of them, and Beattie has it. Beattie gets it one wide. Fleming stepping off the right foot. 8 short. Scotland with numbers, 1 more than the French. Nathavo steps off the left, scores the 3rd, and puts Scotland ahead.
Yeah, that's some good sevens finally from the Scottish team when they're able to hold the ball, get consistent possession, running forward. See the timing of the passes, running into holes. Nathavo was able to straighten his line, and a big man like that hitting the hole is always going to be tough to stop.
Ran at the weak shoulder of Terry Borohua. In fact, Terry Borohua gave him the old please, come this way. That was a better pass to Nathavo. Just acknowledges the pass that he got, and look at that, 36-12, 3-1 in favour of Scotland. Remember, France down to just 6 players with Lagarde in the sin bin, and he's not too far away from coming back on. Candelon, he's got some pace. As Julien Candelon can't get away from Beattie. They look to go back the left-hand side. Berengel can't get away from right, gets the ball up. This is a good play. Mortomi gets it to Candelon. Candelon started it, and the Centurions gonna finish it.
Well, I tell you, won't see a prettier try this weekend, that's for sure. This French team putting it together. Nice run up the middle from Benarel, I think it was, and then the inside pass. This is a nice one. Also pops it out the back door. The interchange, the timing of the pass, backing themselves. Montomi was the one that gives it to Candelon. Candelon still getting it done.
Always wanted to play at the Olympics. He wanted to be an Olympian. This to tie it up from Barahua. Never underestimate the French. Down to 6. And they respond immediately. 21 all. This could be going to extra time. They're back to 7 as well, Carl.
There's a young man back, all on the kickoff. Logel chases.
Loses it forward, unfortunately, there. And so, siren sounds. We're going to extra time.
Oh, he said before the hooter. The incident happened, so we're going to have time to pack this scrum.
Well, the players are saying the Uta had gone, but referee doesn't agree.
Well, where do you go? The halfbacks are on the far side, so you're going to get the numerical, the natural overlap to this near side of the field where Scotty White is parked up, and there is a lot of space.
Set.
Perhaps the final play of this match, if a team can score, otherwise we are going to extra time. Fife gets rid of 2 defenders and then goes straight down Main Street. Sets the ball. Nayathavo along the chain. Robertson, well, that was Beatty. Driving forward is Fraser Lyle in jersey 13. Nayathavo, they've got numbers here, Scotland. They've kept their width and they've kept the ball. Into referee's time we go. Scott Wright into another tackle. Logel looked interested. The referee said no. The Welsh referee stepping and then offloading and getting it into the hands of Blake. Blake drops it back to Lyle, who's come off the bench. Good patient build-up from this. The inventors of 7s. Scotland. Nayathavo breaks one tackle. Tries to break the second, can't. They hold on. Candelon goes in for the counter ruck. What do they do here, Carlton?
We've got numbers to the right-hand side if they can move it quickly.
Scott Wright's taken it. Now they throw it out to the right-hand side. Dougie Fife. Fife looking for the miracle pass. It doesn't happen. Nayathavo's got to conceal it, got to get the job done, rather. He doesn't. He hands it off. And Hugh Blake scores. They were the 2 that were talking about the cut earlier on. And Hugh Blake scores for Scotland to win the match.
Well, constant pressure from the Scottish team. The conversion inconsequential. The French are down on their backs. They're absolutely broken. Nayathavo has come on and made an impact, that's for sure. You see in the background, this is where he first got the ejection, the turnover, the penalty given away by France, not able to roll away. Scotty White takes the quick tap. They were always under duress. The defense of the French, you can see 2 numbers down. Scotty White takes it quickly, realizes where the hole is. Dougie Fife, outstanding with his offload. Back to his cabin, then Nayathavo. That's how you win a game.
Final play in this match. Scotland have beaten France 28-21.